You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land. It is Hump Day Wednesday, and all of you listen to me around the world. Listen, it is a chilly day here in Gwinnett County. I'm talking about chilly. Let me tell you something. You know, it's so funny because I was like, yeah, I love fall, but it's chilly this morning. I ain't gonna even front, y'all. It is a little chilly, but I'm not complaining because it is a beautiful day. Listen, I got a kind of short show for you today because I have to go down to the Google headquarters to talk about podcasting. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be able to answer some of the questions that the Google executives have about podcasts. I'm excited to be invited to share my input with Google about podcasting. Listen, I'm telling y'all, and I can't stress this enough. This thing is something serious, and if you sleep on it, you're gonna miss a great opportunity. That's all I gotta say. I keep talking about it because it can really help you move your business to the next level. Now, yes, it's gonna take a little bit of work. I ain't gonna front like it's easy because it's not. However, with some discipline and consistency, you may be able to make some great strides. If you're a speaker, this is a great platform for you to get out there and wet your whistle and start to build your audience and build a following. Especially if you're trying to become a motivational speaker, you can be everywhere. When instead of trying to get into the room in front of these people, you got to pay all this money, get on this microphone and get in front of millions. My podcast is syndicated across probably 25 platforms at this point. I've lost count. The last time I counted, it was actually 2020, I think it was. And I'm still not on Google Home yet. And I'm still not on Roku yet, which I just haven't had the time to get there. However, over the next couple of weeks, I will be on Google Home. And when I say Google Home, I'm talking about the Google Home devices, right? How many devices do Google make? You can be on all of those devices. I'm going to be on the Roku platform. You could be on Roku. Listen, I'm telling you. This is an opportunity that you just don't want to miss as a business owner, as a minister. You know, if you're a minister and you get on there and you preach a sermon or you got a word, if you know you're supposed to be preaching, it's a great platform. Drive traffic back to your website where people can donate so you can continue to do the work that God has called you to do. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this. I'm going to Google. I'm going to take some pictures while I'm down in the video. They want to know about podcasting. Google, me at Google, I'm excited about that. I ain't gonna even front. All right, but listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get on there. It's a chilly day. It's like 44 degrees right now. I'm pretty early this morning though. I'm pretty early, and I forgot to tell you guys yesterday that I was going live early, but it's okay because you can go back and listen to me because I am early. So if you miss me live, you got me recorded. It's live right now though. I'm live right now. I'm just live early. It's like 7:40 because I got to be out the door in about 19 minutes. Because I got to get in that Atlanta traffic. Listen, you've never come to Atlanta, just know that traffic this time of the day is horrendous. But anyway, it's 44 degrees here in Gwinnett County, going up to a high about 68, and it's chilly. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to wait because I got some news to share with you, but I want to get your horoscopes in first. Brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, October the 23rd. All right, Aries, we're going to kick it off with Aries. You know how we do it. Aries, be prepared to meet new lovers through colleagues. You will have good ideas for home improvement projects. You can get ready to celebrate your new direction. Okay, Aries, you got a new direction coming up. Celebrate it, baby. Celebrate it. Taurus, resist the temptation to gamble. Risk will not be profitable. You may get some opposition. Personal changes will be to your benefit. Help children complete projects they're having difficulty with. Listen, risks may not be profitable today. Not for you, Taurus. Don't do it. Don't take the risk today. It's not your day. The stars are not lined up for you today. Gemini, if you act with anger, you may blow the relationship. Get involved in philosophic groups that enlighten you. Avoid overloading your plate. Don't put too much on your plate today, Gemini, that you can't handle. Because let me tell you something. I do that quite often. And I have to go back and empty some of that stuff off. And if you do, just get rid of some of it. It's that simple. Cancer, try not to get involved in other people's problems. Romantic opportunities are evident if you get involved in large groups or organizations. Get back to the comforts of cottage or home. Yes, listen, you got some romantic opportunities involved, but you got to get out the house. You got to get out from behind the desk, get out from behind the microphone, go out and socialize with some large groups today. That's if you're looking for love. Only if you're looking for love, Cancer. Well, maybe if you're looking for business too. I'm going to say that. Leo, you may not be happy if members of your family are not willing to pull their weight. Yep. You need to spend time with friends and family. Spend time getting into physical activities with your lover. They say when you go out and you exercise together, it boosts the hormones and it makes you feel like all lovey-dovey. So get on out there today, Leo. Exercise with your lover. Virgo, don't make unreasonable promises. You are best to get out of the house today. You may not see the situation clearly. Listen, don't make unreasonable promises today. Just don't do it. It's not a good look, Virgo. It's just not. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Libra, relationships have not been the best for you lately, and it's left you somewhat gun shy. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. I can't imagine Libra ever being afraid to say what's on your mind. Just can't. I know quite a few, and they are not shy. You can enjoy your involvement in organizations that make charitable contributions. All right, get involved. I can't imagine you being shy, though. And I can't imagine you not saying what's on your mind, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Organize social events or family gatherings. You can learn from those who have had similar experiences. Don't be afraid to push your benefits and attitudes. Push your beliefs and attitude. Don't be afraid to push your beliefs and attitudes. But here's the thing. Don't try to push them on folks. If they don't see things the way you do, Scorpio, they don't see things the way you do. Right? Sagittarius. Changes in your home will be positive. Prosperity investment should pay off. Okay. You will find that superiors may not see situations as you do. Home improvement projects will run smoothly. Okay, some property investment should pay off for you today, Sag. That sounds good. Sounds great. Capricorn, travel opportunities look positive, but be cautious while driving. Take time to listen to children and help them with projects that seem impossible to them. You're best not to get involved in joint financial ventures. Listen, Capricorn, don't do any joint ventures today, especially where money's involved. That's what Michael is telling you. I'm just passing it along. I'm just a messenger from the messenger. Aquarius, organizations may cost you more than you can afford. If you can put some work into your home improvements, you should. You can expect to have passionate time if you go out with someone you are romantically interested in. It's only going to be passionate if you're romantically interested in them. There's going to be no passion if you're not. And Pisces, my fellow fish, hello. Discord may arise with someone you're close to. Your intellectual wit will bring greater popularity with your peers. Later in the week, your boss will pat you on the back for a job well done. Well, I must be going to pat my own self on the back because I don't have a boss. However, my intellectual wit, hopefully it'll show up today when I go to this meeting with Google. Listen, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscope at 9 a.m. But until then, let's move it, keep it moving, because I got some news you can use before I get up out this joint. So listen, about 22,000 people may lose their right to vote. Well, not lose their right, but they may be removed from the voter rolls. And here's why. If you haven't voted in Gwinnett, if you haven't voted in a while, you could be kicked off the roll if you don't. You're going to get a notice in the mail. When you get that notice, you need to reply to that notice so you can stay on the voter rolls. Because this may be the year that you really, really need to get. Every year you need to get out and vote. But this election coming up, all these elections coming up in 2020, you need to be out there to vote. In order to vote, you need to be active. If you have not voted in a while, and there's about 22,000 of you in Gwinnett County who have not voted in a while, you are going to be removed from the voter rolls. So when you get the notice in the mail that says, hey, you haven't voted in 2 elections, you need to activate that notice so you'll be able to vote in the elections coming up. You cannot vote if you are not active. You must be active. And that's why people, before they used to then send this notice out, so people got removed and they didn't even know it. So by the time they went to go vote, if they ever decided to vote, they found out they couldn't vote and it was too late to register. Here's the thing. If you have registered to vote, but you have not voted in the last 2 general elections, you will be removed from the voter rolls if you do not respond to the notice that you're going to get in the mail. If you have not voted in the last 2 general elections and you do not get this notice, but you know you did not vote, go out and make sure that you can vote. Go down to Lawrenceville, to the voter registration office, and make sure that you are registered to vote and you are active. This is very important. We can't stress this enough. People are out here working night and day for you to be able to vote. Do not throw this opportunity away to cast your vote for the things that you believe in. And if you don't believe in anything, there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing at all. But if you believe in things and you want things to happen, you got to cast your vote. That's why this is so important. And people miss it all the time. Like they miss it all the time. So you're going to get a notice in the mail. 22,000 of you are going to get this notice in the mail. Say, hey, you haven't voted in a while. If you want to continuously be able to vote, hey, you need to fill this out and send it back. Fill it out and send it back. The elections are coming. They've done this before, and I'm sure people got to the poll because they thought they voted, then they was upset because they wasn't registered. And they're like, I know I registered. Well, you didn't vote. That's why you couldn't vote this time. You haven't voted in the last couple of elections. Get out there and vote. Make sure when that notice come in the mail, you know you have, and listen, if you know you have not voted in the last 2 elections, general elections, just go to the voter poll. Just go out there and re-register anyway. Don't even wait. Don't even wait. Just go out there. Make sure you get it done. This is important. Our elections, our politics, our community service is important. That's why we have the opportunity and the right to vote, because we have to make these decisions. But we have to do it as a collective group. Part of us can't vote, and the other of you just sitting back complaining, and you didn't even vote. I don't want to get on my soapbox about this, but I'm just saying, when the notice come in the mail, you need to go out there and vote. And if you know you haven't voted in a while, go over there and re-register. All right, moving on to some more news you can use. The city of North Cross will provide $25,000 to start a program aimed at helping families get out of local extended stay motels and find more stable housing. I talked about this a couple weeks ago, and I just talked about it recently because they were saying that it's some of these places are not safe, and so and it's a lot of them. A lot of them are in North Cross, which is crazy. But anyway, the city funding will be matched by United Way of Greater Atlanta, meaning a total of $50,000 will be available to help selected families cover the deposit and the first month rent necessary to secure a rental home or an apartment. I think that's a great program. Here's a problem. Once they get in there, are they able to stay? About 20 families could be assisted, officials said. They got to be able to stay once they get in there. I really like what they're doing, but at the same time, are they going to be able to stay? But it's something. It's a start. It's a start to help our homelessness problem here in Gwinnett County. So it's a start. Live North Cross released a study over the summer that found that a large percentage of people staying at cities' many extended hotels were using their facilities as a place of residence. Nearly 2/3 of those surveyed had lived at their hotels for a year or more. 2/3. I wonder how many families there actually were, though. Yeah. Many were spending as much on their motel rent as they would for a secure apartment home. I think the thing too, because you think about it for a second, if you're in a motel, you're only spending a certain amount of money, right? You don't have to worry about, your phone, your lights, and your gas, and all that kind of stuff, and water. So it's like you don't have to worry about any of that stuff as long as you pay the rent. But it's not, well, okay. Anyway, that's a great thing that they're doing to make this happen. So I'm gonna say kudos to you guys for that. People helping people, that's what it's all about. All right, listen, I'm gonna go to another song and come back and wrap it up because I gotta go. I'm sorry that, but I just make sure I give you some news.
I wanna get you all alone now and go hide away from the lights, but I don't dare to. I'm too fragile, and for that I do apologize. Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I think I'm love drunk and it feels wrong, but I'm not afraid to admit I used to feel safe next to you, babe. Now I'm thinking I deserve a hit. Maybe someday we could work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. know your love's too deep. Screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night, screaming, oh my mind, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. Too deep. Love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. I like that song. Sometimes I play some songs, so I set my playlist up, and I pick all my songs. But sometimes I get some songs that I really, really like, and that's one of them. Okay. So the ATL is hosting a transit plan district download meeting at GJAC tomorrow. All right, here's the thing. So ATL was one of the groups that was trying to work Gwinnett County by bringing transit into the county. Residents of Central and Eastern Gwinnett are looking to find out more information about local transit projects that the Atlanta Transit Link Authority could be putting into the regional plan. Will want to have a USB drive handy on Thursday. What? Okay, I got to read that again, guys. Sorry about that. Residents of Central and Eastern Gwinnett who are looking to find out more information about local transit projects that the ATL authority could be putting into a regional plan. We want to have. So when you go to this meeting on Thursday, you want to have a USB drive, because it must be going to be some information that you can download. That's why they call it district downloads. Download on the USB and take back home so you can study it. So the authority, which is more commonly known as the ATL, will hold a district download public meeting for ATL District 6 from 6:30 to 8:30 Thursday at the Gwinnett Justice and Administration Center, which is located at 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville. The meeting will serve as an opportunity for residents to get copies of the ATL documents in digital format. Last year, March, everybody was talking about, the referendum, the transit referendum, and this was, we could help. But our bill was pushing for MARTA, the Atlanta. The ATL was saying, we can help too. So we didn't hear a lot from them. I don't remember hearing a lot from them. I heard the name in a meeting. I was in a meeting with, I think I was in the meeting with Commissioner Nash, and she told me about the Atlanta Regional Transit Link. But she said that the MARTA referendum was a better plan than what they had. So I say to all of you in District 6, which I'm including that district as well, we need to go out there and get a copy of these documents so we can make an informed decision about whether the MARTA referendum or the Atlanta Region Transit Link Authority is better to work with, is better to help us get transit into Gwinnett County. Now, I know some of you don't want transit no kind of way, but there are a lot of us who need it. Not me, but there are a lot of people in Gwinnett County who need transit. So this is your opportunity to get out there and get the information you need, because the MARTA referendum is coming around again. So now it's MARTA referendum and the Atlanta Region Transit Link Authority. So you have two options. You need to know which option is the best. All right? So you can go there and get the information, download it on your USB drive, which is the storage unit for content. The ATL is broken up into 7 districts, four of which is split up in Gwinnett. Okay, so the district that will be the focus of Thursday's meeting is ATL District 6, which covers Lawrenceville, Decula, Lilburn, Grayson, and parts of Snellville and Loganville. District 6 is the only district whose meeting is being held in Gwinnett. Only meeting. So District 6 is the only meeting who's going to be held in Gwinnett. Most of Western Gwinnett, as well as parts of North Gwinnett, are in District 2, whose meeting will be held November the 4th at Sharon Forks Library in Cummings. Isn't that something? The southern half of Snellville, parts of Loganville, and the remainder of South Gwinnett are in District 7, and their meeting will be held Wednesday at Lou Walker Center in Lithonia. So, Decula, Lawrenceville, Lilburn, Grayson, parts of Snellville, parts of Loganville, your meeting is in District 6, and it's going to be tomorrow over at GJAC. So, get out there, get your questions answered. Here's the thing. When you don't get out and get your questions answered, you don't get them answered. A small part of Western Gwinnett, Southwest Norcross, and Peachtree Corners is in ATL District 3, and their meeting is going to be held at Sandy Springs City Hall on Monday. So we're the only ones that are right here in Gwinnett County, right at GJAC. So you might want to go on over there tomorrow. If you have questions, you can call 404-893-2055. Again, that number is 404-893-2055. This is going to be a meeting held tomorrow at GJAC. That's located at 75 Langley Drive, and it's going to be from 6:30 to 8:30. 6:30 to 8:30, 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville. Get your questions answered. Don't wait till it's too late, and then you can't get your questions answered. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. All right, listen. I got to go, but I'll be back again tomorrow. But before I go, I wanted to give you a word of inspiration because, you know, I like to give you a word of inspiration. I hate to run, guys, but listen, I'm trying to make it better for you all, and being on top of the tree is a great thing. So that's why I got to go down here and use Google this morning. My inspiration of the day. People don't notice whether it's winter or summer when they're happy. That's true. When you're happy and you don't care, put on like I'm happy. It's a little chilly, but it's not really affecting me. When it's really hot, it's hot. But it doesn't matter because most of the time I'm happy. Now, don't get it wrong. I'm human. I'm not happy all the time. Right at the time, I am happy. So what does that mean? Spend some time on figuring out how to be. Sometimes we waste so much time on negative crap that makes us miserable. Take some time to figure out what you need to do to be happy. Or just say, no, I'm going to be happy today. I know people that wake up mad. Who wakes up mad? That sounds crazy to me. But there are people who wake up mad. I don't have to do it, but they do. They choose not to wake up happy. There's something from last night spill up into the very next day, and they wake up that crap on their mind. You have the opportunity to choose to be happy. And when you're happy, you don't know whether it's hot or cold. You just know that you're happy and you're rolling with the flow. That's all you know. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I'm sorry I got to run, but I got to go. Thank you so much for spending some time with me this morning. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock, God willing. And you be careful out there. Be safe. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. I'm not a bad news kind of person, so I really try not to. Sometimes I scroll through, and I scrolled through Facebook yesterday, and I saw something very disturbing. And it kind of broke my heart because it was about a little girl who went missing from her birthday party, and they found her. They think they found her. And of course, she wasn't alive. So be safe out there. Hug your kids. Keep them close to you because there's some crazy people out there, and they're just lurking and waiting. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Thank you so much again for listening. Be sure to share the show with your friends and family. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.